Hello and welcome to today's video, where I'm going to explain the value that you can gain from adopting Uncle Iroh's philosophy from Avatar: The Last Airbender. I am going to include key moments that present us with his philosophical outlook on life. This video is going to be split up into two parts.
Happy birthday, my son. If only I could have helped you.
In the first part of this video, I'm going to be outlining the main part of his philosophy. His beliefs embrace peacefulness, harmony and a mutual understanding rather than conflict, which mirrors Taoist and Buddhist teachings, and possibly even Stoic teachings as well. Taoism is mainly about flow, specifically non-action, which is taking action in a way that allows yourself and others to be part of the Tao, and Uncle Iroh presents this best through this scene. The clip that I've just showed you perfectly encapsulates how he was in a flow state. As to redirect lightning, he had to learn water bending techniques, and of course, water is the embodiment of flow.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow, or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
His beliefs can also be tied to Buddhist teachings as well. For peace, this can be achieved by detaching oneself from the cycle of craving that produces dukkha, which is pretty much suffering. Now he definitely shows this through the fact that when he took siege on the Earth Kingdom city of Ba Sing Se, his son died in the war. Now he easily could have destroyed the city, but instead he reflected on his actions and he decided to let go of his feelings of anger and to pursue a path towards peace and enlightenment, and to help those around him, like his nephew Zuko. Of course, he still feels great sadness about his son dying, but he realised that letting go of the anger is far more beneficial, as it means that it won't happen again, and he can then work towards achieving peace. Buddhism also promotes a mutual understanding rather than conflict. It is shown through the truth, virtue and the beauty of one that does not diminish those of another. The fact is, we cannot force anyone to accept our beliefs, our way of living or principles, and this is greatly shown through.
Why are you telling me these things?
It is important to draw wisdom from many different places. If we take it from only one place, it becomes rigid and stale. Understanding others, the other elements, and the other nations will help you become whole. But to tell you the truth, you do not look like the criminal type.
I know. I'm just confused. So you really think I could be a good masseur?
Of course.
This is so great. No one has ever believed in me.
While it is always best to believe in oneself, a little help from others can be a great blessing.
These clips beautifully illustrate how his way of life is very similar to philosophies here. Now for the second part of this video, I would like to explore how we can apply this and why we should apply his way of life into our own. First of all, begin to reflect on our own life, our mistakes, our emotional well-being, our thought patterns, and we can write this down in a journal. This will allow us to be able to understand where we are in life and where we want to go. We can begin to adopt his flow state by first meditating and turning this into a habit. This is one of the easiest ways to get into a flow state, because you're focused, very focused on the breath or your bodily sensations or just anything really, and you're not really doing much, so you're just going with the flow. You can also reduce distractions for when you want to do something, for example work. This will allow you to remain focused on your work, and it takes on average around 10 to 15 minutes to get into a flow state whilst working. So it's easier to get in the state when you're working, especially if you're passionate about the subject. Thank you for watching today's video, and I know that this video seems very different to my other style of videos, but I just thought that I'd experiment with something different. I hope that you have been able to acquire value from this, and that you can incorporate his philosophy into your daily life. Well, good luck for you and for the rest of your journey.